Y'all come on in the building and let's talk. I hope I have enough charge on this phone to finish at least an hour live. But I couldn't wait any longer. I was trying to wait until 7 o'clock to come on, but something happened to me this afternoon. I was happy go lucky out running my errands, doing what I had to do. And then all of a sudden, instead of turning on my radio, I turned on my YouTube. And Miss April was on there. And she was upset. Hey, Christy. And I support Miss April and she supports me. And I genuinely like Miss April. She's been very loyal, very genuine, very kind ever since she's been out here. I don't always get a chance to go to her lives and go into her chats every day. Hey, Miss Betty. Hey, April. And she came on live right as I was getting ready to go get me something to eat. So I'm driving along and I'm listening, and I can't really look into the chat that much until I get to a stop sign or a red light. And I'm trying to communicate with the people in the chat, but something is going on. Hey, beautiful Annette. Hey, Aqua Blue. And I'm trying to figure out what is going on with her. And so it ended up being she just finished the live not too long ago. In fact, I went up there on her live. I pulled off the side of the road because I wanted to know, are you okay? When you genuinely like people, that's what you should do. Find out what the problem is. It was hurt feelings. I knew that. And I've been out here long enough to know now how people can hurt your feelings for no reason, hurt your feelings for a lack of communication, hurt your feelings because they just don't like you. They don't even know you. They ain't never seen you. They ain't never been in your company, but they going by what somebody else said. They're followers and they don't like you either. That's just people, okay? Um, Greetings, Queen. That's to just the Hastings. Going on down. Hey, Dina. So as I'm listening, and I'm still not getting an understanding of what had happened to her, who hurt her feelings, and why they hurt her feelings. Because that's one thing I can say since I've been watching her. She's always been very kind and very nice. I've never seen her go off on anybody. Even when people have said things about her, if you're a YouTuber, that is going to happen. You got to thicken up your skin. If you decide to come out here as a YouTuber, you got to learn what to address, what not to address, and let it go. I think I got a glare from this light back here. Hold on, y'all. This is the second video I did from the bedroom in here. Yeah, that's better. So, hey, Carol. So when I sit there for a while, there was a problem with me coming up on her live. And I was actually coming up there to ask her, Miss April, what is wrong? What happened? I'm trying to see, is it anything I can do? Because I'm that kind of person. When I generally like you, I have great concerns and I want to know, is it anything I can help you with? So once I got up there, it was her and Peach. And they had pretty much resolved the issue. Now, it's none of my business where they go from here. Peach comes into my chat. She watches from the bushes. Miss April comes into my chat from time to time. And I'm just at a place in my life where I'm so sick of the nonsense and the stupidity and the lies and the bull. It's like, why do you even have a channel? Why do you even bother to come out here? Why are people even attracted to these kind of people? It's not entertaining. It's not a message of any kind of sense. They're showing you their lives and how messed up their lives are. They can't invite you into their home. When you do go off in there, you don't really feel comfortable in their home because you don't know what they might say and do. You got all kind of people with all kind of problems out here, all kind of addictions, druggies, alcoholics. You got it. It's all across YouTube. People who just meddle, men who are coming out here attacking women. It's just everything and anything is out here. Um, so I said what I had to say, that I am glad that both of them got it together and they were able to grow up on the panel together as grown women and talk about it. That's the big problem out here on YouTube. People don't know how to communicate. And a lot of things that they're saying ain't even worth you communicating back with them. If a person comes out here and just attacks you, just constantly attacking you, and you ain't did nothing to them, and they can't tell you nothing that you've done to them, then they just got a problem, a real problem. Hey, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy saying we're grown women picking sides and calling names like school-age kids on the playground. Whoa, Miss Tammy, let me pin you. Oh, my God. You summed it all up right there. And that's what it is. It's so childish. It's so elementary. And it's a left side. It's a right side. Why can't it be like it was back in the day? About 4 years ago, it wasn't no sides. People went wherever they wanted to. They supported whoever they wanted to. Hi, Mason. Thank you. And that was not this problem anymore. I just think that it's going to get worse before it gets better. It doesn't even matter to me at this point. I'm so over all of it. If you attack somebody, please tell them why you are attacking them. If you're talking about somebody, can you tell them why? Everything is not meant for social media. I don't even think these people begin to even think what problems they're causing in people's lives. YouTube goes into your own reality outside of YouTube. You're coming out here talking about people like you really know what you're talking about, like you really, really have been a friend of theirs for years and years and years. Nobody has known anybody out here that long to be out here doing that. And if you really, really want to help a person, you could contact them outside of YouTube. It's demonic. It's evil. It's hateful. Get a grip on your life. There's nobody out here in this sector that's a child. We are all grown, women and men. But to just every day you pick it up. Oh my God, who are they fighting with today? I've tried my best, even when people came out here and attacked me and lied on me, to ignore them. When I got enough of them, or when they told a big lie, I addressed them. I'm not even addressing them this year. I'm not giving them the time of day. That's narcissistic behavior. I don't know what you plan on getting out of it, but God ain't going to charge that to my heart. He is not. If isn't everyone in this sector over 40? I don't know that to be a fact, because some of the young content creators who have come out here to Gisty, I don't know their age. I would think that everybody out here now is over 40. At one time, it was Latrice, Coco, and Lele were the 30-year-olds, the latter 30-year-olds. But now they're even 40. And then the ones that came in lately, I don't know what In the Safe Zone's age is. I don't know what Pretty Vanessa Vibes' age is. They're young, but I don't know how young. Okay. Hi BYW says, who wants to work with demons? You work with them every day. Believe it or not, on every job, you got them. You just have to learn how to move around them. When they show you who they are, you have to move around them because they pick problems with you. They want to have a problem with you. I don't know if they feel like, oh, it's going to make me come up. I'm going to take her supporters from her. I don't know what their means of thinking is. That's not growing your channel organically at all. You over here 1 minute, you over there 1 minute. Leave a person when they've actually done something for you. You subscribe today, you unsubscribe tomorrow. That's something wrong with you. You can't make up in your head who you are. So how you gonna make up in your head who you gonna support and who you not gonna support? If you like the gossip over there and the rhetoric over there, don't even come over here. I don't know what you're looking for when you come over here. Unless you're gonna get a topic of conversation that ain't about them. I just don't know. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, thank you for coming in. Taking care of all of the people, and you too, Yo-Yo, who still haven't grown up yet. They don't realize they're helping me. When you come over here and they don't just boom, time you out, and they let that stupid message that you saying come into the chat, you just help me. Thank you. Hey, Miss Joy, how you doing? Hey, LaWanda. Gospel singer is in the building, and I hope TNT comes in the building too, because I saw a live of hers early this morning, and I don't know if she was talking about me. I don't know who else she mods for, but she said something about giving a wrench and taking away a wrench. The last time she was in the chat, she was telling me how much she genuinely loved me, but I don't know when I made the mistake of taking everybody's wrench if she got her wrench back. Do any of my moderators know? Because that's what she was talking about. And it seemed like she had hurt feelings this morning. I thought I was able to give them all back because it kind of messed up when I was trying to put Yo-Yo in there because she was switching her name in and out. And I accidentally deleted several of y'all. Alex, I think, was the last one that I gave her wrench back. But moderators, if you know that I didn't give her one back, let me know so I can go down on the computer, because I am not trying to cause no confusion with nobody. And most of the confusion out here is very petty, because all you got to do is just talk to me, tell me, and I'll oblige. Hey, Shatika. I ain't heard nothing is up in here. She say, hey, Ms.V, how you doing? Hi, Mike Kelvin, how you doing this evening? I'm not giving people the time of day. I'm just going, where did it go? Hold on. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, here we go. I'm not giving people the time of day. I'm just going on with my life and keep on. And that's basically what I've had to learn, gospel singer, because that's what they want. Otherwise, if they really wanted to be in your world, in your life, they would have contacted you. So if they come out here with the drama and the rhetoric and the lies and the BS, that's what I got to do. I cannot focus my time or my attention on them. I'm done watching them, and I got to keep it moving. I just got too many things going on in my life to be bothered with that kind of nonsense. I'm not saying nothing about you, and you look like a fool when you're talking about me. You're praising the Lord, even though the haters are gonna hate. They're gonna really hate when you take the side of the Lord. Am I right, gospel? When they know you're grounded and your intentions are not hateful intentions or evil intentions, and you're serving him, are they not gonna hate more? Are they not gonna try to set up roadblocks and throw shade? They will. LaWanda says 52 and 40. Okay, I think that's about the age. Hey, Miss April Hampton, 43. Annette says she's 64. So most of the people, I think, coming into my chat, except for Tajisti, Alex, and Yo-Yo. Those are the youngest ones over here to my knowledge. Most of the people over here are 40 and older. So that's why I don't have all those ignorant comments over here. I don't have people who are over here saying things that's rude and disrespectful and stuff like that. You only see the trolls coming in here doing that. And that's how I'm trying to be on my channel. I'm respecting you. You're respecting me. You do not have to agree with everything I say. You can voice your opinion. Just be respectful with it, and we can keep on moving. If you got kids, you're grown. And be a great model for the next generation. Princess, that is so awesome coming from you, and you one of the younger ones over here. That's exactly right. Hey, Miss Annette. My birthday is in March 4th. I'll be grateful to keep on motivating myself to keep going till I get to my birthday in March 4th of this year, 2025. My birthday will be this year and I'll be turning 37. So, see, I didn't know your age either. You're 30-ish. You sound much more mature and much older than a 30-year-old. You do. You'll make it. God's will, you'll make it. I'm trying to make it to my next one. And that's why I'm just like, I'm so over all of this. God has spared me 71 years. I don't have time for that. I don't want to be bothered with that. I'm living my life. And I'm continuing on with the people that support me out here on YouTube and the friends that I've had in my life all my life. It takes time to develop friendship. And I think the biggest problem out here on YouTube is none of these people really know each other. They have met out here on a virtual platform. But it's different out here on a platform because you got a left side, you got a right side. So if you don't support this side and you don't support that side, then there's a problem. So what makes no sense to me is that a lot of people who were on the right left the right. A lot of people that were on the left left the left. But you didn't start out that way. But now you're so gung-ho about, oh, if you're not over here, then you got so much to say. And that person was so bad, but you supported them in the beginning. So they couldn't have been that bad. Now, people do change. And people do bring out the worst of themselves. You never saw them to be that way. I don't say anything about them one way or the other. I just leave them. That's it. Because they're not presenting themselves as to who they are. And I don't want to be with no fakes and no phonies. It's 7:47 p.m. Where at my house I'm warm. Had my dinner and blessed. Put them feelings to the side. Think about everyone from California right now. I didn't get a chance to read too much about them, but I do know that the forest fires are continuing and they're very, very hard to put out. So all we can do at this point is if you have relatives and things there, do what you can to help them. Prayer changes things and to continue to pray for them. All right. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for telling them to hit the like button and subscribe to Chatting with Ms.V. If y'all could drop the handle in, that would help me a lot. I'd rather talk about Baby Gator, a.k.a. Big Head, all day. Love you, Big Head. You love talking about my special needs child. I get it. He don't bother nobody. So people are going to talk about him. They talk about people who don't bother them. Isn't that strange? Why is that, Tajisti, since you brought it up? Baby Gator never talks about you because he can't talk. Never says anything about you. So now that you brought it up, tell me, why do people do that? Hey, Aaron. Hi, Rena. She can't stop picking, Rena. You know it. She has her wrench. Okay, then she wasn't talking about me then. Because I didn't remember if I had given it back to her or not. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Okay. Because I didn't intentionally mean to take it from anybody. But people get their feelings hurt very easily out here. I've never been one to come out here and try to hurt anybody's feelings or attack anybody. Doesn't mean that I haven't been attacked, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Hey Brittany, how you doing? You don't see Yo-Yo? I thought I saw her earlier in the chat. I'm not sure. I was just kind of disgruntled when I came on, and I had to express. That's something else I'm seeing now. The longer I stay out here, I express my feelings about how I feel about things. I don't hold them in anymore, especially when it comes to somebody that I generally care for. I don't care if it's somebody in my chat. I don't care if it's a content creator. I do not care. Do they care when they come for you and they bother you? No. To just that you have turned a new leaf for this year. This is the first time I ever heard you say you love Baby Gator. No, she said it before, Rena, but she gonna start right back up. Cause it's that jealousy, girl. That's what it is. She feels like he gets more of my attention than she does. And he's supposed to. He's here with me. Tajisti, would you like to see baby brother? Hold on, sugar. Hold on. Do you see him up there? Sitting up in the bed. Is he bothering anybody? Huh? No, he's not. All right, you good now? All right. Let's see. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for putting my channel out there for me. And I took my hand off of it, and of course, it's done bounced on me again. But I'm getting back up there. Okay. Let's see, where am I? I'm at Miss Carol. You're right. Okay. Sting, 65. Miss Tammy's top is 60. So we are very mature and aged women over here, growing gracefully and aging. Miss Carol is 70. Hey, broken but unbroken. How are you? I always want to say broken but unbothered. Is there not another person out here named broken but unbothered? Or is that you? And in my mind, I just want that to be unbothered. Okay. Aaron says he's 64. Aaron Jones, you were the same age I am. My birthday, June 24th. I was born 1960. All right, Miss Annette. Tajisti is our baby. Is she the youngest or is it Alex? I always get it confused because it's Yo-Yo, Alex, and Tajisti. But Tajisti is very mature for her age. She really is. A caring and loving mother. Hardworking Black woman. And I don't know. I just love her. Just because of who she is. There's Yo-Yo. Tajisti the baby. Okay. Somebody just asked about you, Yo-Yo. Hey, everyone back in them bushes, says Yo-Yo. Let them stay back there. Tell them to hit the like button while they back there. Sting is saying hello to all the beautiful people. Yo-Yo, watch your back. God, dog it. Oh, man. Well, let me start here. She donated things, the people giving people something back to them to make them feel loved and comforted because they lost all their things. So that's very sweet of Miss Holly Berry. Yes, and I saw where Beyonce donated 2.5 million on yesterday. So they are giving back, and that's a good thing. But hopefully they're giving back to the ones that really need it, because a lot of those celebrity homes, they're well insured and they're going to be okay. Rena, she's not jealous. She made my friend till the end. Okay, forever and ever. Miss Holly Berry, she's donating blankets. She donated, sensitive stuff like you need the wrapper with, and shoes and socks and all. Whatever. If they don't have anything, that's a blessing within itself. You don't realize how much you could lose until it's all gone. I've been down that road before, losing everything through a hurricane and having to start over. And I just had to thank God for being here, because I could have been lost in the hurricane. That's why material things don't mean anything. Once you've lost them a couple of times and you got to go back and replace them, you're never going to be able to replace what you had. But just go and be happy with, okay, I got another bed to sleep in. I got another sofa to sit on. And I got another table to eat on. That's the most important things right there. Sleep, eat, and sit. Okay? Once you got that replaced, the rest of it comes in time. Hey, Fanny, how you doing, Fanny? It's cold here in Houston, Fanny. I got out there a few minutes ago for the first time today, and I was like, oh my God. And I could feel the temperature dropping. I actually went to the Social Security office today because y'all remember a while back, somebody opened up an account at a bank on me, and they did it online. So I went to make sure I could password my Social Security number. And they told me exactly what I had to do and how to do it, because they used my Social Security number. And I don't need nobody out here trying to buy this and that, because that stuff can mess up your credit for a long time. So I got that part straight. I had been saying for months I was going to do that. And it's so sad, the life we live in now, in the world we're living in, that people are just doing all kind of old messy, raggedy stuff and hurtful stuff that carries you through unnecessary changes. Yo, be careful of the lions in the bushes. She better, and them snakes out there too. They looking for a warm place. All right, Rena's laughing. No, it's another one named Unbothered Nay. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. The one that I always pop in my head thing is the one that's unbothered. Wait, broken and unbothered. I thought I saw one, because every time she comes in, I want to say broken and unbothered for some reason. But I do know there's an unbothered Nay out there too. And I like everything about their handles. Unbothered. That means that ain't nothing and nobody is bothering you or going to get to you. And I've learned that if people ain't doing nothing for me and they generally don't have my best interest at heart, why am I being bothered with them? Why am I even listening to them? That's what I had to come to grips with. You just a lost soul. You just a hateful old person. I don't, and I can't, and I ain't. I'm 65 and a brick house, shaped single, not looking very content and satisfied with myself. And if you are satisfied with yourself, you don't have to do none of that. That's people that are not quite happy within, and it's almost like they're taking their frustrations out on somebody who is. To just say, I'm the tiger. They can't touch me. Woo! We got a tiger in our tank over here. Go ahead on, Tony the tiger. That'll be yo. Lord, he got the king bed and does. Mm-hmm. Um, and that is speaking to you, beautiful Fanny. Fanny, I thank you for coming in. I'm always graced with your presence and loving it. To just not the headboard. Yeah, he up there on the headboard. He laying up against the headboard. Does she got a problem with that too? But it's broken but unbroken. Okay. But I love broken but unbothered. Okay. Every time you come in, I always want to say broken but unbothered. Okay. Broken but unbroken and unbothered. How about that? Add something else to it. I like all the above. Miss Jackie, all is C is big. Girl, bye. Hey, Bama, Lama, Lama, Bama, you feeling better today? I hope so because you kind of had me in tears last night. While I got Bama in the chat, Bama, if you would like to put your cash app in the chat, please do. And I'm going to tell my chat why. Over on Ask Granny's channel the other day, I think it will have to be a moderator to put it in there. Can you just write it in there, Bama? So we'll know what it is. And then somebody can go to your cash app from there. Okay, back to Bama. Y'all all know that Bama has a son that was shot. And I don't want to go into the details because she's already been on here and we don't need to keep rehashing the same thing over and over. He is a bedridden person at this point. I think he can sit up now. I saw one of the lives where he is sitting up. He's getting therapy, but Bama has not gotten very much help from the state of Texas to help out with his illness at this time. So the other day over on Ask Granny decided to take up a donation with me asking her if it was okay if y'all could put Bama's cash app in the chat. And I'm asking you now, Bama, to put your cash app in my chat. I was actually going to do it on Saturday, like have a cash app party, but I'm not waiting. We don't know the hour and the day. I could not even be here on Saturday. I'm doing it today. So please put your cash app in there. And anybody who wants to donate with Bama, she had to leave her job after 20 some years to take care of her child. She is his sole caretaker right now. She cannot work. She still has bills. And also, Miss Jackie, can you go over and drop Bama's handle in the chat so those who have not subscribed to her can subscribe so she can start at least making some money off of YouTube? Last time I checked, I think she was right at 700, which means that she only needs about 300 more people to subscribe to her. And I'm trying to help her as much as I can. I've always been that person to try to help people. I just feel so bad for her. And just getting up every day with so much on your mind and having to take care of your business and having to take care of him, that's a hard job, people. So please, whatever you have, if you have $1, your last $2, don't give your last two, but give one of the two. God will truly, truly bless you. I donated in Ask Granny's chat last night. When I get off the live, I donate again on my channel. I think Roz will be having a cash up party for her also, so at least we can keep the lights on. He has machines that run off of electricity. It would be horrible for even a winter storm to come through and knock the lights out or the electric out. It's not the lights, it's the electric. He has to have that to survive. So please, I'm asking, out the goodness of your heart, if you could donate something to help her, please do. Okay? Tajissa, I do appreciate you. You always make me laugh, says Raina. And that's what I like about y'all that come into the chat. Y'all are so real. Y'all are so kind and so loving to each other. And I pretty much can say that that's the way it's been ever since I've been out here. I've really not had anybody to just go off in the chat. Maybe two people, and they really weren't supporters anyway. They just over here because they didn't even talk to the other people in the chat. Bama, it's Wednesday. Scooty, where are you at? Top boy, Hi, just subscribed from the UK. How are you? I am great, and thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Come on into the chat. Y'all welcome Top Boy into the chat and make him feel like family. I just lost everything when I lost my job in 2015. You didn't lose everything, Sting. You might have lost a lot of material things when you lost your job in 2015. But you still got your body, your mind, your soul, your health. That's more than anything else. You've recovered. We've all lost in life. But when you can come back stronger from recovery, I look back on it not as a loss. Not at all. If I still had it, it would be very old today. When I lost everything the first time, no, I didn't lose everything the first time. I lost a lot of stuff the first time. Um, it was Alicia. That was back in late 70s, early 80s. Then when I lost everything was Ike. And I recovered both times. So I'm at a point now where if God sends something through and I lost everything and I kept my life, I know I can recoup. I know I can recover. To just say you are beautiful, but you don't forget you Baby Gator's twin. She is. She loved Baby Gator. She even asked for him, Rena, at one time, and then she changed her mind. That tells you something, don't it? Hmm. I tried to stay in the bushes because I'm working, but my aunties bust me out, Miss Audrey and Miss Jackie. You better get back in the bushes. Your job is more important. Miss Jackie, Sting, and Yo-Yo is in here. Ms.V, and the people in here now, I've learned to who they are. I can make a moderator at any time for as long as they accept the position. Rena, I love to laugh and be silly. You are kind. Okay. Whoopi lost her home in California. Law enforcement are looking for several folks responsible for the fires. And that's so sad that people would do this and put people through all of these changes. Hello, Miss Alabama. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Um, It's cold here in Corsicana. I don't know what the temperature is here. Sting is in the chat. She might can tell me. We don't live far from each other, but it's cold. I went out there with this on, and I did have on my ugly Uggs, and that's it. I didn't have no coat on, but I ran in and did what I had to do, and it was warm inside the place. And as soon as I was finished with my business, I was out of there. Miss Jackie's welcoming you, Top Boy. My handle lets you know if you go too far with me, you will get stung by the sting. And I think that's pretty much anybody at this age. I try very hard because I am a content creator to not go too far left because it's not the people out here on YouTube that I have to face and live with. It's the people on the outside that I have to be around that I don't want to present myself like that, being ugly, being nasty, out here cussing. So when it comes down to that, I have to just catch myself, bite my tongue, get off. And if you notice, I've never reacted right away. I gave myself time to think about what I want to say and how I wanted to address it. A lot of people just like, bip, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm on it. Okay. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. But if I feel the need to address you, I'm going to address you. I haven't felt the need to address anybody because I don't know what nobody's saying. Mm-mm. Um, JP, yesterday, when she put that out there on that community wall, that was unnecessary. That's what I'm saying. You didn't know why I had not had a membership, why I didn't renew it, but you didn't ask. Lack of communication is the biggest problem out here. I cannot express that enough. If we learn to communicate, if we generally like each other like we claim we do, then you would communicate behind the scenes before you bring that to the World Wide Web because it's not necessary. Unless you just want to pick a fight and just be fighting to be fighting. I'm not fighting with nobody. For what? I'm not going to get nothing out of it. If I'm going to get in a boxing ring, I want to make some millions. I would have got in there with Tyson and told him, look, you can go ahead on and lay me out. Don't hit me too hard, though. Because as soon as I feel it, I'm going to fall. And whatever they give me for losing, I lost. That's the kind of fights I'm going to fight. I'm not going to fight nobody worthless and useless to me. No. I know Miss Audrey love y'all too, says Yo. Hello, Sigma. How are you? You subbed also? Thank you. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I think you'll enjoy it. We have a lot of different topics going on. Sometimes we just come out here and we just chat with each other. And we get to know each other by chatting with each other. But you are most certainly welcome. Always hit the like button when you come in. It helps me to stay in the algorithms out here. And make sure when you sub, if you want to be in the chat and know when I came on or when I come on, make sure that bell has changed colors. YouTube changes so much every time until I can't keep up with. It used to be black at one time. One time it was white. But just make sure that bell is not clear, that it has some kind of color that came up in there. Alpha Wolf. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Alpha. How are you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Did I pin it, Miss Jackie? I did not pin. I should have pinned the channel. So all you had to do is go down and get it. Okay, here's Bama. Let me pin this. That is her Cash App pinned to the bottom. So I've told you her story and why I'm asking. Bama does not ask. Bama is a very proud Black woman. She is not going to ask nobody for nothing. And she was out here for months and Sundays, and I didn't even know that had even happened to her. And I just want her not to have to worry so much about things that she's never had to worry about before. It's not like she's a beggar. It's not like she wasn't working. She's worked 20 years for Walmart. Okay? And this was unfortunate that it happened to her. So please, you love her. You don't even have to love her, but just consider what she's going through with her son and give. The more you give, the more is given to you. That's biblical. Thank you. All righty. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. You came right in here on it, Alpha. Thank you. Hey, Ms.V. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Everybody's welcoming you to the chat. We're a family over here. Families have issues too from time to time, but we're going to talk it out. We're going to straighten it out. And we ain't going to leave this live with no hurt feelings. I don't ever want that. You got a problem with me, you got a problem with somebody in the chat, let's talk about it. I've already set that example when Yo-Yo had a problem over here. Come on up on the panel. We can talk it out. Now, if you choose not to and you want to leave, I can't make you stay. I'm not putting no shackles on your feet. Thank you, Alpha Wolf. You must have been watching for a while to say we love you, Miss V. I appreciate that. Okay. Miss Jackie has put the Cash App in there and her channel in there. That is Bama's channel also, because we're trying to get her up to 300 so she can at least start getting some money from YouTube. She just has to meet her 1,000 and her watch hours, and then she'll start getting paid a check from YouTube. Okay? Sting, thank you for sending Bama a donation. It doesn't matter, Sting, how much it is. Every little bit counts and every little bit adds up. Thank you, Miss V. You know that gets me teary-eyed. I understand, Bama, because I understand who you are. You're a person that would never ask for anything, but I know your situation. And I don't want to see you go through what you're going through. But it is what it is. So if you genuinely do like a person, like I say, if you ain't got but two, please share one with her and watch how God bless you. Now you got me teary-eyed. Because when I genuinely like a person, I like a person. So you stop the crying. Because I already been out here once today. And I ain't going to be tagged no crybaby. Okay? So you just stop it, Bama. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Alpha. Okay. We understand, Sting. We have to do little bits at a time. Times are hard right now for each and every one of us because of inflation and prices of things have just gone so high. It's just making everybody miserable and uncomfortable. Even if you got a little money, you got to watch it because it don't take long for it to just be gone. I almost went homeless in 2015, says Aaron, but God bless you not to. So you know what the feeling is to be outside. I used to feed the homeless when I was in Baltimore, and my husband's family once a month would cook, and we would take it out in the park, and we would get donations of shoes, all sizes. And there were a lot of trees in the park. And what we would do is we would sort out the shoes, and we would take the shoes by sizes and put the the shoe size on the tree. And the people would just go to the tree and get the shoes off the tree. I would bring blankets from the airport, take them home and wash them, the blankets off the plane, and I pass them out so everybody would have something around them to keep warm. I also volunteer down at my church, Feed the Hungry. Comes in once a month, first Tuesday. It was today. Was it? Last week. Because I didn't do it this time because I was working nights. But I try to volunteer a lot of my time with giving back. And you don't always have to give back out of your pocket. You can give back in so many other ways. I know one of my subscribers over here, I don't want to call her name because I don't know if she wants this publicized, but she also goes and volunteers in hospitals. So just keep that in mind, people. Everybody's not as blessed as you are. Bama, you are a superhero, mom and grandma. I know you caring for your son, but once a month, I'm praying you have a Bama day doing nothing. Love you, lady. Okay, Bama's thanking Miss Audrey. You okay? You laughing? Okay. No, Robert, I'm not Mexican. I'm mixed with a lot of things, but to my knowledge, it's not Mexican, okay? Uh-uh. Okay, y'all. Have I come up on my hour? No, I ain't come up on my hour. If I leave now to just to go start saying, Ms.V, you're not giving us all your time. Back to you, Robert. Me and my cousin have not come out here yet to discuss our family tree and the DNA that runs through our veins. But it's several nationalities: Indian, black, and white. Maybe that's the Mexican look. But I've been asked if I was Puerto Rican. I've been asked lots of times, am I Mexican? There was a whole crew of Hispanic ladies who used to work at Amico where I worked. And they would always come up to me trying to speak Spanish to me. And I'm like, I'm black. I don't understand that. Sting is saying, I appreciate you, Bama. And just think you were scared to speak to me at first because we don't really know each other. And that's why I say it's really a little bit crazy when people are coming for you and they don't even really know you. And they're trying to tell people who you are. How can you do that? Y'all have never been in each other's company. You don't know nothing about each other. That's crazy to me. And that's why you've never really heard me respond anything about them, only what I can see. I'm not a doxer. I'm not wasting my time doing that. I've been accused of it. But what I look like doxing you for? That's wasting precious time and energy I got to do other things with in my life. Bama saying I really was because I don't know how to just walk in and make people like me. That's never going to happen. People either going to like you or they're not going to like you, Bama. I found that out throughout life. I get along with the majority of the people in the world. I don't have problems with people, even if they have problems with me. I cannot honestly sit here in this chair today and say I hate any of these people because I don't have hate in my heart. I'm not built like that. I could just walk away and let you get it together. And if we cross paths again, maybe it'd be better the second time around. If it doesn't, it ain't going to bother me one way or the other. Sting is saying, I appreciate you, Bama, and just think you were scared. Okay, I read that one. Here we go. Bama, you are a superhero mom and grandma. I know you're caring for your son, but okay, I read that one. Where am I? I was down here talking to Bama about people liking her, but to know me is to love me. Exactly. A lot of times it's our characters. When you're genuinely a good person, people will take your kindness for a weakness, Bama. My kindness has been taken a lot. Think back to me out here on YouTube for 2 years, how much I've given of myself and my material possessions. Do you see any of those people in here now? But did you ever hear me say anything about them or do anything to them? That's who people are. Am I mad at them? No. There are a lot of people out here that just beg and they look for what they want. I had one woman, I gave a whole laptop. No, it was a tablet too. She came in once and said she was blocked. She was never blocked. I've seen her on the other channels before. I go in, she doesn't speak, act like I did or something. And I actually had to stop going to that lady's channel because 3 people that were over here in the beginning left behind something somebody else said. And it's a sad situation. So I'm sure the lady thinks I don't like her because I don't come in her channel anymore. No, I don't care to be around the people that are in your channel. And I'm not going to come over there and feel uncomfortable over there with them talking to you because the last time I did it, one had blocked me that used to be my moderator. I knew she was in there because people were speaking to her. I don't have time for the games and stuff like that. And I don't want a channel like that where people don't feel comfortable coming up in here and being with the people that are in here. So that's just the way it is. I'm still subscribed. I'm still a member, but I ain't coming in there. Hello, Ms.V in chat. I apologize. I haven't been catching the live stream. Valencia, you work and you catch them whenever you can. And that's what's important. You have been faithful over here for about 1.5 years. That I know. So catch them whenever you can, and I appreciate that. A lot has been going on here in California. I travel all the time to those cities for shopping and great restaurants. I'm just thankful that nothing happened to you, Valencia, in your home. And my heart goes out to those people in California, and my prayers are up to all of y'all. Sting is saying prayers up also. Remix Revenge. Hello, host and chat. Hello. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Feel welcome to hit the like button and subscribe and become a part of Chatting with Ms.V and family. Hey, my Carla, how you doing? Thank you for always bringing in the hearts and roses and being a member over here. I certainly appreciate it. And I know exactly if I move my hand, it's gonna jump. Oh, God. I think I'm right here. And I know exactly who you're talking about, Miss V. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. But like I say, I'm not going to put my feelings out there on the line for you. I mean, it's two of them coming in. It's only one of me. But for as long as I haven't pulled the subscription button from you and I'm still a member, that's all I can do. God is a miracle worker. 4 years ago, my cousin had brain surgery and had cancer. The doctor gave her 6 months. They don't always know. We know that. God has the last say on everything. And then people have died and woken up. So that ought to tell you right there. Wasn't that time to go? Tomorrow she will be 80. And it's been 4 years since she's doing great. God is a miracle worker. Yes. And there are many miracles in the Bible that he can show you. And you now have lived long enough to see some of the miracles that he's still performing. You're welcome, Valencia. Aaron is sending up prayers. Thank you, Aaron. Valencia is speaking to all the wonderful ladies and men in the chat. Okay. I think I've reached bottom and I'm reaching my hour of chatting with you also. So thanks to all of you who contributed to Bama and donating to her to help out with her son and what she's going through, having to have left her job. And I just think that even people who have come for her, who don't really understand what she's going through, she's fighting an internal battle. She don't need to fight with you. Could you just back off and leave her alone right now? Because I promise she's funny without coming for you. She really is. Just go over there and watch that Western talk from the other night when Bama thought that the chuck wagon was the gravy train. And knowing doggone well wasn't no gravy train out there when the wagon train was out there. I can't with no Bama. I just can't. But I love her to death. All right, hit the like button. Thanks to the people who came in and subscribed to the channel today. Don't just subscribe, but come in and join the conversation with the family. Much love to y'all, and I'll see you guys later.